Or is it actually appreciating people like you who are teaching complicated subjects that are hard to make children enjoy, that perhaps that for sure we have a shortage of people willing like you to teach maths and physics. So is it a case that they are really devaluing the arts? Isn't it potentially rather the case that what they're saying is we need to increase the value, the way in which we value teachers like you?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, you are right. There are a shortage of maths and physics teachers or STEM teachers in general, and I get the government need to incentivise it to get more on board, because similar to the arts, if there's no physics teachers today, there are no physicists tomorrow, and we'd be in really big trouble. But I don't know. I mean, teaching across the board, teachers are, undervalued generally. They're overworked and underpaid, and it's not only the salary. The workload that they have to put up with. My wife is a teacher, and some of the things she buys all her pens.
You off?
No, surprisingly. But I mean, she bought her own printer to take it to work, so she can print off her own worksheets. She provides her own ink for that printer, her own pens, pencils for the classroom, and all that kind of thing. I think rather than just looking at STEM teachers, I think just invested in education now will pay dividends tomorrow, and they need to do it across the board, in my opinion.
So I absolutely agree, actually, that we need to value all teachers better. But let me read something to you. So you probably heard that interview I did with John Banks. Prior to reading that interview, I decided to do a little bit of research, and I ended up reading an article that was published by the British Science Association. Okay, so these people that know what they're talking about. And that article slugged, you can all go and look it up, the harsh reality of the STEM teacher shortage. So I'm going to quote from that to you, right? So they quote somebody called Vanessa Madu, I think. And she's a coder, and she's a woman, and she's just won a massive award, Women's Future Award. And she says, this is what happened to her. She says, I got to the point during my A-levels where my physics teacher told me that I was doing some areas of maths at a higher level than my teachers. How do you get better when the people that are supposed to be stretching and pushing you there aren't available? And that's the problem. This is the impact of not having enough STEM teachers. We're letting students down.
Absolutely. And society down, because like you say, no physics teachers or poor physics teachers today means there's no physicists tomorrow, so it's not over the students, it's society in general. And I do really understand, having, going through it at the moment, that we need more physics teachers, and we do need to incentivise teaching in some way. I just don't like the idea of saying, we should incentivise STEM subjects, but not the arts, because a world without art is no place to live.
David Wrexham, powerful argument. Thank you very much indeed, David Wrexham there, who is himself about to become a maths and physics teacher, saying it would be a jolly bad idea to try and incentivise people into teaching STEM subjects with a bit of extra money, because it would be divisive. And as he says, what would the world be without the arts? As I say, how do we resolve the problem then? Bob in Harrow, hello, what's your take?
Good afternoon, Sandeep, and good afternoon to the listeners. I agree with your previous contributor, the gentleman who's about to become a teacher. On one hand, we have the government who want to quantitatively increase the numbers of teachers, and we have Mr. Bounce who's talking about the quality of the teachers. Now, if we put politics to one side and we speak about teaching as a discipline, as a subject, we have the overt curriculum, that which is being taught. And we've got a hidden curriculum that, in answer to some of the points your previous caller has made, to inspire the students to become interested and passionate about the subject which they teach. Now, it is entirely possible, from my experience of teaching at a postgraduate level, that students will come to me with a thought process that we've deducted something which I've not even thought about, and displayed superior intelligence and insight to my own. And if I can stimulate a student to then then developed an interest and a passion for the subject, then I am contributing to the life of that subject to continue in undergraduate, postgraduate, and postdoctoral education.
Understood. Inspiration is important, Bob. What subject are you teaching at postgraduate level?
I was teaching surgery at a postgraduate level. Now, if I can get back to my school days, I grew up in Edinburgh and went to a comprehensive school. And it was the expectation you would either join the army, which I did for a period, or go down the mines, but they closed down. But I was inspired by a teacher called Dr. Carstairs, who came from Australia because he was thoroughly fed up with the racism in that country against the Aboriginal peoples, and he taught. And he showed, I want to give a quick example. He put up what he claimed was a photomicrograph, a picture of a cell. And he showed the cell wall, he showed the membrane, the nucleus, he showed the pathways in and out of the cell and how that cell functioned. And he absolutely inspired and stimulated me to then do my best to get to university, and studied pathology in St Andrews. I then did dental surgery, I did my membership exams, and I was fortunate enough to have my work published. But before Dr. Carstairs went back to Australia, he let me into a little secret. He said that photomicrograph that I showed you, Bob, it's a map of my hometown taken from an airplane. And that, I thought, that absolutely, and that now I'm in my mid-50s, that's over 4 decades ago. And one thing I've always taught is that what we see might not be what is actually out there, and it's taught me how to be critical in my analysis. And when I went to St Andrews University,
What did you study?
I studied geography and changed it to then study pathology. It was Dr. Carstairs who sent me on that journey. Now, he was a failing teacher. He had not studied any STEM subjects that were applicable, but he absolutely stimulated myself and many others on that journey. So to draw the strands together that you're contributing, we've got the government who just want more teachers by paying them more. We've got teachers who are saying, no, that's going to defeat the teaching profession. And we've got people like the previous contributor and myself who are saying, somewhere in between, we've got to unify the profession, inspire our students to do the best they can, whether it's in science or arts. The two must move together. Now, one
Understood.
point
Bob,
is
I've got to get to the news, but you've made your point eloquently. Bob and Harrow there saying that the government's plan, or hope, should we say, which would be to pay teachers who are prepared to teach subjects that they describe as hard, maths and physics. The suggestion by the government is they should perhaps be paid more than teachers who teach the arts, because there is an oversupply of arts teachers and an undersupply of STEM teachers. Do you think it's a good or bad idea? 0345 6060 973. I'm Sakita Maska. This is LBC. Let's catch up on these headlines and Simon Morgan.
Nadim Sahawi says his tax error was careless and not deliberate as he attempts to address some of the confusion about his finances. The Tory chairman said his father took founder shares in YouGov and that HMRC later disagreed about the exact allocation, leading him to settle the matter and pay what they said was due. Labour's called for him to be sacked. Western nations have failed to come to an agreement about sending more tanks to Ukraine to help with its fight against Russia. After a meeting of Ukraine's allies, Germany said it was unsure whether to send the Leopard 2 tanks. And authorities in California are continuing the air search for British actor Julian Sands, who disappeared last Friday while hiking. He was last seen a week ago in the mountains near Los Angeles. The weather dry with sunny spells across most of the UK for this afternoon. Areas of Northern Ireland and Scotland will remain cloudy. Rain is expected to move in from the west later, with highs of 9 degrees.
This is LBC. The Premier League is back, live on Sky Sports. Don't miss out. Get both Sky Sports football channels for £18 extra a month. And see all the drama. Class acts.
We're in the presence of greatness.
And comebacks. It's all still to play for. We go again. Only play for football and get both Sky Sports football channels for £18 extra a month. Cancel anytime. Offer ends 26th of January. 31 days notice to cancel. Sky Q required. See sky.com for details.
This winter, we're here for you. So how does broadband at half the price for half the year sound? That's right, Superfast Fibre for just $14.49 a month. There's nothing to pay up front, and it comes with a £20 money-back speed guarantee. That's half-price broadband right through till summer. Air Escapes on. The BT winter sale ends 1st of February. $38.99 for month 7. 24-month contract. CPI plus 3.9% increase each March. New customers only. Terms apply.
Here are the words every timeshare owner will be dreading to hear. Your 2023 timeshare maintenance fees are due. If you own a timeshare, you need to consider whether it's a good investment. MyTimeshareClaim.co.uk has helped thousands of owners who were missold exit their contract and receive compensation. If you bought a timeshare after 5th of January 1999, text timeshare to 78900. That's timeshare to 78900 to find out more.
There are lots of little things you can do to save money on your energy bill, like turning your boiler flow temperature down to 60 degrees, swapping to an energy-saving light bulb, switching off unused appliances, dialing down the temperature on your washing machine, closing all of your curtains at night, and if you can, finding and filling drafts. On their own, they may not sound like much, but they all add up and could save you hundreds of pounds. Visit gov.uk/save energy for all of our energy-saving tips.
Ooh, heard about Look Mum No Hands? The cafe?